Before you file for divorce, just stop, because once you file, things change. Access changes, behavior changes, and leverage changes. And if your spouse controls the money, filing too soon can put you at a serious disadvantage. Most people think filing for divorce is the first step. It's not. The first step is preparation. If you don't know what you own, what you owe, what accounts exist, or where the money actually is, you're walking into a financial negotiation blind. And trust me, divorce is absolutely a financial negotiation. Once divorce is filed, people lock things down. Passwords mysteriously change, access disappears, cooperation drops to nothing. And now you're fighting to uncover even basic information. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what to gather before filing for divorce in Washington State, how to protect yourself if your spouse controls the finances, and how to properly prepare so that you can directly impact your leverage, your timeline, and the outcome. My name's Charlie Shane. I'm a family law attorney in Washington, and I help people prepare strategically for divorce so they don't make costly mistakes before the case even begins. I've had clients come in after filing saying, I didn't think to really gather anything. I'd assume we'd just figure it out in court. They didn't have retirement account balances, pension information, investment statements, complete bank records, a list of debts over $1,000, or business income documentation. And now we're spending a lot of money trying to gather what could have been quietly gathered beforehand. Preparation before creates leverage, but filing without preparation creates vulnerability. Most people act emotionally. They're hurt, they're angry, and they just want this thing over. So they file first and think later, or they call an attorney and say, just get me out. But without documentation, without a clear asset and debt list, you can't make strategic decisions. All you can make are bad decisions based on guesses. But here's the reality. Once divorce is filed in Washington, both sides are required to disclose financial information. But the process takes time, and during that time, stress increases. And if one spouse already controls the account, there's an imbalance of knowledge, and that becomes leverage. Also, if a spouse is hiding assets, and you didn't think to look at the accounts beforehand, that spouse may not make that information available, and you would never know. Look, you never want to negotiate a financial situation with a lack of clarity and knowledge. If you're considering divorce, but you haven't filed yet, here's what you should do. Create a full asset inventory. List every bank account, retirement account, pension, brokerage account, real estate, property, vehicle, business interest, restricted stock units, and any financial information you can find. A second thing you want to do is list all debts over $1,000. We're talking credit cards, personal loans, tax liabilities, mortgages, HELOCs, and lines of credit. But then step 3, this is probably the most important. Gather statements, tax returns, screenshots of balances, anything showing ownership and value, and take these screenshots and statements and put them in an easy electronic format, preferably in PDF, so that your attorney can easily access this information. You're not hiding anything, but you are educating yourself, because you can't protect what you can't identify. Or when you walk into a divorce prepared, you reduce legal fees, you shorten your timeline, you increase negotiation leverage, and you reduce the fear of the unknown. And most importantly, you protect yourself before the divorce even begins. Divorce just doesn't divide emotions, it divides assets. And preparation determines how that division goes. If you're considering filing for divorce and want to make sure you're prepared first, schedule a strategy session with my office. We'll spend about an hour walking you through your financial picture, identifying risks, and helping you build a strategic plan before anything is even filed. Follow the instructions next to this video to schedule your strategy session. The smartest divorce decisions are often made before the paperwork is even filed.